So I don't have a strong sense about what I want to talk about today, but I do have a message to share. So just a couple of days back, not even 2 days, on Friday morning, my wife wakes me up and she informs me that one of my cousin has died, and I refuse to believe that because he was fairly young. I think he was in his late 30s or probably early 40s, and I'm not able to process that. Even now, I'm not able to process that. He has three young kids, um, and I did not really know how to react. It was a shock for me, for all of us in the family, for everyone in the extended family. And while I was carrying him on my shoulders, and all of us in the family, his relatives, his friends, we have a practice where we carry the person to the graveyard. So while I was carrying him, and when I saw him lying on the deathbed, lying on the bed, um, I I had a lot of thoughts. I had to pause and I had to reflect that even when we know that we are going to die, that is the truth. You do not have to agree with me on politics, religion, beliefs, but all of us, regardless of who we are, where we come from, what is our religion, what is our gender, we can agree on one thing, and that is that death is inevitable. The second truth that is associated with this truth is that we do not know when we are going to die. So, when we know that we are going to die and we know that we do not know when we are going to die, why do we delay ourselves? Why do we wait for the green light? Why do we wait for the perfect situations when deep down we know that things are not going to be perfect? Deep down we know that there is going to be imbalance, and yet we wait for the perfect time to take action. And I think this video is not so much for the viewers but for my future self, because I tend to procrastinate a lot. I tend to delay my plans. I tend to take a pause on the step that I'm supposed to do. But I think this incident has allowed me to put things into perspective. Last year I put out a video where I mentioned that I'm going to research about the pain points of the people on this channel, whether they are stuck in their career, whatever the problem they're having. I just want to research that. So probably maybe I could make like a career course or a community or whatnot. And I started getting some comments which said, "Oh, you're just like any other content creator who would like to sell us courses." And I used to think that maybe sales is a bad thing or selling is a bad thing. Even though I was researching, I had not sold anything, but still I started getting comments which were like, "Hey, you're a scam and whatnot." But I think since death is coming for me and for you as well, but it's absolutely coming for me, and I do not know when or how. I think I'm going to care less about people's opinion, that what am I supposed to do and when am I supposed to do that. I'm going to live a life which is more true to my values and beliefs, as opposed to waiting for validation and hoping that people approve me. You know, and that is what I wanted to share. You have one life. Why are you waiting? Why are you delaying yourself?